From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm student meteorologist Jacob Morse here with your Campus Weather Service forecast, and it's a nice day out there today in terms of the sunshine. However, our temperatures are below average and there is somewhat of a stiff breeze that we have to contend with, so we'll be dealing with these cooler than average conditions as we go through the weekend before a big warm-up is in store for next week. Let's take a tour of some of the cameras across the Commonwealth this afternoon. You see a nice sky there in Pittsburgh, some clouds mixed in with plenty of sunshine, not a cloud in the sky over in Easton and eastern Pennsylvania, and then in State College, lots of blue sky and sunshine. Temperature, though, at 32 degrees, so it is a little chilly this afternoon. And this is about 10 degrees below average. We're not going to be warming up all that much more as we go into the afternoon hours. With that wind out of the west-northwest at 21 miles per hour, it's making a feels-like temperature down to 20 degrees. So a chillier afternoon out there today compared to that little touch of spring we had last Wednesday. But the spring-like weather will return next week, as I mentioned. Temperatures across the rest of our region in the upper 30s down to our south and east, but they're stuck in the upper 20s up in the northwest plateau. Bradford at 26 degrees right now. 37 south and east of the mountains in Harrisburg, so not a bad day out there today across the Commonwealth, but those winds do make it feel much colder. Sustained winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour, so a blustery day out there, making it feel like it's only in the teens throughout parts of the higher elevations of northwest PA and the Laurel Highlands, and then only feeling like the middle 20s south and east of the mountains. The radar and satellite picture does show those clear skies throughout most of Pennsylvania. A couple of lake effect snow showers and some cloud cover up in the northwest part of the state. Otherwise, nice and sunny skies as some high pressure is centered just to our west. But notice off to our north a big bank of clouds up there in eastern Canada. That's associated with an area of low pressure that's been sitting and spinning up there and not really moving all that much. And that's what's pulling all this cold air into our region. Note how those wind particles are coming out of the north, and that's directly driving our temperatures to be below average. You see on the temperature map across the United States into the lower 30s and middle 30s throughout most of the Northeast. Otherwise, in the central part of the country, getting up into the 50s and lower 40s all the way up to the Canadian border and International Falls. So certainly warmer in the central part of the country as there's a ridge of high pressure in that region of the United States. We'll be getting into some warmer weather as we get into next week, so that's something to look forward to. The radar and satellite imagery across the United States shows a system in the south-central part of the country bringing some showers right now to Arkansas and Oklahoma. This will stay well to the south of us here in Pennsylvania as the jet stream will take this storm down actually through Florida. So we'll be staying dry as we go over the next couple of days. This is a prolonged period of some dry weather. We had a break from all of these storms that we saw throughout the month of February. So throughout the overnight hours tonight, we'll be seeing clear skies remain in our area. We'll start off our day with plenty of sunshine on Saturday. A couple of clouds could come in, especially across the northern part of Pennsylvania, but overall tomorrow will be a mostly sunny day. Those winds will still continue as we go into your day on Saturday, but I think they'll die down a little bit compared to the winds, the sustained wind speeds and the wind gusts that we saw throughout our day today, and then they'll really die down by the time we get towards the day on Sunday. Here's that really strong, cold pool of air in the upper levels of the atmosphere over the Canadian Maritimes that I was mentioning. That's what's spilling all this cold air down into New England and throughout the Northeast, including us here in Pennsylvania. And this will stick around, like I mentioned, not moving all that much as we get into the weekend, keeping our temperatures below average. But in the upper levels of the atmosphere, a ridge will build in as we get into next week. The jet stream will swing way to the north of Pennsylvania, allowing temperatures to spike into the 60s for a couple of days for next week. So some serious spring-like warmth is headed our way, especially for the middle and latter portion of next week. But that we do have to watch out for a couple of chances of some rain showers by the end of next week. But first, tonight we'll be dropping down to a low of 24 degrees, so not as cold as last night when we reached a low of 17 degrees here in State College. Those winds still gusting at times 25 to 30 miles per hour. The winds die down slightly tomorrow, only out of the northwest at 10 to 15, with gusts at times at 25 miles per hour. But it will only get up to a high of 32 degrees, about 10 degrees below average, with a mix of sun and clouds. Here's your 7-day forecast showing that warm up for next week. That's something to get excited about if you're looking forward to some spring-like weather. A couple of those low temperatures, though, over the weekend will be quite chilly in the teens, both to start your day on Sunday and to start your day on Monday. But then check out how quickly our temperatures warm up into the upper 50s by Tuesday, and then lower 60s for Wednesday and Thursday, and that's when a couple of showers enter our forecast for Thursday of next week. For the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm student meteorologist Jacob Morse. Have yourselves a great rest of your day.